On the 31st of October, the charity Migrant Voice commenced their National Day of Action on Visas, standing with migrants and against extortionate visa fees. A life-size board game was constructed outside the British Library, demonstrating the stages of the complicated and often unfair process of gaining a UK visa.
The National Day of Action is a day of activities across the UK and is taking place today. So across many cities in the UK, including of course London, Birmingham, Glasgow, Manchester, Sheffield, Southampton, and other cities, many migrant groups and individuals are organizing activities to raise awareness about uh, the impact of the extortionate visa fees has on migrants who are working and living in the UK. Today, we want to use, you know, in a fun way, use fun and play and games to raise awareness, to tell the public about the cost, how much migrants pay for different visa fees and costs, and the process as well. So a family of four will have to pay 10 to 12,000 pounds every 2.5 years just to live in UK for visa. I cannot save that amount.
On the 4th of October, the cost of certain visa applications went up by 15 to 20%, meaning migrants are left paying hundreds of pounds more than before. The Home Office explained on their website that this is in order to pay for vital services, including running a sustainable immigration and nationality system.
So the implication for this is many migrant workers and families are struggling, are suffering. Some families having to decide whether to feed their children or to save money for the visa fees. Some people haven't seen their families for a number of years because they can't afford to visit their families abroad.
Advocacy manager Daniel Sohedge emphasised the importance of educating one another and speaking to our communities about migrant issues.
What people can do though, and this is the crucial thing, because it is about public awareness, it's telling your communities, talking to people in the communities, following what's happening on social media. Migrants very often post about this, sharing the information so that it gets out there.
The charity launched their visa fees campaign 2 years ago and have since been calling for changes to make the UK system fairer and more affordable.
By the public understanding it, we're hoping they'll be telling politicians, no, these are our friends, they're our colleagues, they're in our communities. We want to see them treated with the respect they deserve and be able to afford to live.
With attitudes towards migrants and asylum seekers in the UK becoming increasingly hostile, Migrant Voice are more passionate than ever. But for now, migrants' futures remain a roll of the dice.